Back this Saturday, the Krewe of Orion will roll in downtown Baton Rouge. This yearly tradition, by the way, features colorful floats, famous faces, and the signature football throws, a bunch of other good throws that you see in here. Joining us now to tell us all about it are Darren Coates and Charles Harvey. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, one of the best parades of the year, no doubt about it. Tell us about the history of Orion.
Yeah, so Charles and I were sitting down probably, 28 years ago, I guess, and we're thinking, hey, both of us had ridden in New Orleans and for years and said, hey, why don't we bring a New Orleans style float parade to Baton Rouge? And so we made a decision to do that, and then we had to think about a name, and we came up with Orion. And kind of the history around Orion is we knew it was going to be an all-male organization. A lot of our guys like to hunt, and so we came up with Orion, which is the hunter of the skies.
Makes sense.
And so from there, it's been history. We're 28 years in and looking to hit the streets again this year.
And I was just on y'all's website. Speaking of that 28 years, it went from just you two to now you have a club. About how many members do you guys have?
About between 350, 400, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And
so, yeah.
Does it seem to be growing every single year?
Every year. It gets bigger and bigger.
Okay, excellent. Now, talking about this parade, is the parade route the typical route? And remind everybody else where it starts and finishes.
Starts at St. Philip Street, winds down Government Street on the River Road up to the barracks, through downtown, over to 4th Street, up. We come back down to Convention, and we end up back at St. Philip Street.
Excellent. And I'm not just saying this because you guys are here. I really think that these are some of the best throws. We see a few. Tell us what some of the throws that we have here.
Yeah, so last year we moved away from the traditional generic beads, and so really trying to move to more sustainable type throws. This year we've got, we kind of stuck with the kitchen theme, and we had spoons and stuff like that last year, and this year we've got mitts and pot holders, hats. We have more lighted lanyards, lighted wristbands, bottle top openers, swords, footballs, you name it, hula hoops. So there's a lot for people to come out and grab. So it's gonna be a lot coming off, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and not only that, but this weekend as a meteorologist, I feel like the pressure's off us. I actually have the forecast. We can even show that graphic if you want to take the time, where we're going to see temperatures in the 60s to 50s, and it won't be as breezy. So it's a good thing this wasn't last weekend.
Sure.
I'm sure they were trying to throw stuff, and it was probably coming right back in their face.
Yeah.
Well, this is beauty to our eyes, because the last 2 years, Charles and I snuck through last year and barely got rained on it very little at the end, but the guys toward the end of the route got a nice little shower, and the year before we had to move our parade, so this is perfect.
Yeah, this is much better here, starting in the 60s, and we're really thrilled about that. Not only that, in terms of, I know this is kind of a tough question, in terms of parking, is there one place that's better than the other where people should go?
Any surface streets, they got parking garages, parking lots downtown. There's plenty of parking for everybody. So you can, River Road, great spots on River Road. They got motorhomes that line up on River Road for us. So there's parking all over.
Excellent. I don't know if I forgot to ask, about how many floats are you guys going to have?
Yeah, so we'll have 17 floats.
Okay.
We've got, I think, 13 bands, multiple marching groups.
Okay.
And so good show. Once we run the route, we end in the exhibition hall. So we do run through the parade for our masquerade, and it's sold out event.
Sold out
this
event.
year, so
excellent.
2,960 people.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. So, and some of the floats are new this year that weren't there last year.
Yeah, we built 3 floats that will be debuting this year. A new title float that's got special effect lighting on it, and then we have a new King Queen float that will debut as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Remind us of the date, time, and place.
Yep, February 7th, 6:30 p.m. downtown Baton Rouge. Come on out. Lots to see.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Yell Darren's name. He's on the first float. He'll throw us up.
We'll definitely do that. Charles and Darren, thank you so much. We'll have more information too on our site at WAFP.com, and stick around. We'll be right back.